Bit of a crazy first quarter here at Bentley. The Falcons started by running the kickoff back to the 15-yard line. Then they gave the ball away on a fumble. Then Sacred Heart promptly gave it right back on an interception. As a matter of fact, the interception was run back for a touchdown. Bentley took the early 6-0 lead, but now Sacred Heart has come back with a touchdown of their own.
Pretty much control field position. That is the story. The drive wasn't all that. It was started inside their 50, and they have pretty much the last 2 or 3 times, or 3 times they've had the ball, had it in great field position. And if they can come up with a stop here, that will be the case once again.
Rimshaw looking downfield. Has to scramble out of the pocket. Lets it go, and incomplete. Looking for Eric Busa.
Exactly what, remember I said before we went to the break, try that long one, see if you get the cornerback to bite, force him to plant, then try and go deep. Nice job on the corners by Sacred Heart. They did not bite. McPherson was out there on the right-hand side and took that play away, and it forced Rimshaw to have to scramble out of the pocket, and he had nowhere to go and looked for the safety valve, couldn't do it.
Now facing a 3rd and 15 from his 6.
Quick hitter.
Arsenault and Busa are split out wide.
Tough place to pass here. They're going to do it, though.
Ferguson in the slot. Complete. Busa cutting across the field. Hit and hit hard, but pretty close to the first down. I think he's got it.
I think he's got a huge opening in the middle of the field. They were given that with the defense trying to take away on the sideline. Pretty good pattern or great call against that defense. You know, watch, not a lot of pressure. Good job on the part of the offensive line. He steps up and boom, look at no white shirts anywhere for Busa. And Arsenault goes in to block. And here come the people. As you notice, everybody's coming from the sideline on either side. And then the deep people, that is the open area. Good call against that defense.
Ferguson round the corner, has some room. Up past the 40-yard line. That'll be another first down. Matter of fact, gained more yards on that play than they did on the pass play. 18 yards on the pickup.
And once again, just a good job blocking. There's the penetration, but Ferguson too quick. He's by it. He's got the whole sideline to himself as he takes it up for the 18-yard gain.
First down from the 41 for the Falcons. Starting to flex their offensive muscles a bit. Another big gainer for Ferguson, straight up the gut. They love Ferguson here, being from this town, and Fleming as well.
Just take a look, straight ahead blocking, and great block. I'm not sure who that is on the linebacker, Cella, but it just takes him out of the play and opens that area. Cella's job was to fill that gap.
6-yard pickup.
More than likely was Chad Rossi, the right tackle.
Ferguson again on second down. Going to be about a half-yard short of the first.
You gotta like this drive on the Bentley sideline. Really just blowing people off the ball, opening huge holes, and they made the big play on third down. Once again, back to that third down conversion.
Particularly since they started off by backpedaling towards their end zone.
Yep. And they threw in a situation where I'd have been pretty leery to throw, you know, at the third 15 inside your 15 or 12-yard line or so. A lot of bad things can happen when you're in that kind of a situation with a wet ball.
Third and short here, right at midfield. Ferguson pulls his way for a pickup of 3.
I think the field, you know, the drought may have been good for something. It took so long. It didn't rain all summer. Look at the cut. You'd never think a guy could cut. When I was walking on the field before, I never thought he'd be able to do that, but boom. Looks like it's going to go outside. Once again, right over Rossi in that right tackle spot. And, you know, it opens up. He makes the cut and takes it up for the first down.
After the 4-yard pickup, first down from the 46. Option for Rimshaw. Mazzucchelli, a couple yards, then rocked out of bounds at the 44.
James Thompson, very nice play. Penetrated, he forced the pitch, and he was able to to stay with the runner, Mazzucchelli, and get out there to trail the play and get a hand on him and slow him down. Hey! Like those rangy linebackers, actually the defensive end. Once again in the Charles Haley mode, though. 6'3", 220, got the quickness and the agility to go after the quarterback or chase people down.
Pitch to Ferguson, ran into his own blocker, but he still, I think, picked up the first down.
Once again, offensive line just occupying everybody on that left-hand side of the Sacred Heart. Watch just in the left-hand side of your screen, the big guy, Taggart and Rossi, they are just each occupying one guy. Nice finishing block by Mazzucchelli to knock the linebacker out. And Ferguson stays on his feet and takes it up for the next first down.
They give Jim Haratunian the tackle for Bentley, because if it weren't for him, would have been a bigger pickup. Here's Sarami out of the backfield. He's chased down. Great pursuit. That was John Armstrong.
Yeah, first time we've seen Armstrong in the ball game. With the play, Sarami, this is his first catch. As we mentioned, he's playing tailback more today because he's got trouble catching the football. And he just cannot outrun Armstrong, who does a nice job. Boy, if he gets by, though, he's got a chance to turn it up. So, bigger play than it first appeared by Armstrong, as the left sideline of this field, or the far sideline of this field, was naked and open for Sarami to go down.
4-yard loss. Big gainer that time by Bill Tucker, the sophomore out of Reading.
The guy's been hampered by a leg injury. Hasn't really played all that much, but once again, middle of the field, wide open. Look at the blocking. No white shirts in the area. I'm not sure where the linebackers are. And those are the guys who've got to fill those gaps, because the linemen on the part of the Falcons are occupying everybody. You're flattening the line, Sacred Heart, and the linebackers have got to step in there.
Jim Haratunian's got to feel like a marked man. Tucker ran into him that time.
Linebackers split. The inside linebackers are almost on the outside shoulder of the tackle.
Third and very short for Tucker. Tucker, a transfer out of UMass, has the first down.
The change-up on the defensive set. Looks like they're playing 5 linemen and 2 linebackers for the Pioneers, and that opens up that inside area of the field, although they're running both inside and outside.
Well, it was 2nd and 14. Tucker came in and he picked up 13, then he picked up 2. So 15 yards and 2 carries and a first down.
Now he had a 4-man front there.
Rimshaw flushed out, hit hard. Marco Soto.
Thompson, first guy too, forced him out of the pocket. Watch Thompson comes from the right-hand side of your screen. Number 49, he runs around, he forces Rimshaw up into the pocket. Boom, Soto gets the big hit. The kind you don't get any numbers for, but that made the play.
Falcons have seen this, 2nd and 14 again.
That is just the 3rd sack of the season, 2nd sack of the season for the Pioneers.
And I have another one here.
2nd sack of the drive. Just the breakdown. There is Thompson again. He's taken out. That time the blitz is on. 16 Cello forced him to the outside as the linebackers came in, and then nice job by the corners. It was kind of a cornerback. That was a blitz, but also the corners did the job, almost a defensive backfield sack, as they just gave Rimshaw nowhere to throw the ball.
Lost another 4 yards. It's 3rd and 18. Tucker on the ground. Cuts outside. Here goes Tucker. He's inside the 10. First down. Is this the big play man out of the backfield or what?
Well, I think that's the first real slip we've seen by the defense. Once again, that play that's just going right over the middle of the line, and the big guy just barrels ahead. No linebackers there. Once again, they're on the outside shoulder of the tackles. There is the slip. And just dragged down, saved the touchdown. Dennis Power.
There's Mazzucchelli up the gut. You may remember Bill Tucker, the 1993 Boston Globe Player of the Year. Coming out of Reading, Massachusetts, as we mentioned, played at UMass and then transferred.
The thing about the Bentley offenses, they're just so versatile. They've got 7 different guys who've scored touchdowns this year.
Is it me, or does Tucker look more like a tight end? I mean, he's a big guy. They list him at 6'2". He looks bigger than that.
Yeah, usually you don't see running backs real tall.
2nd and 7. Tucker tries to hurdle over the line. Stacked up that time.
Not a good idea. 3 guys are waiting for you. Especially if you're going to jump. You've got to jump head first and kind of get yourself parallel to the ground. He jumps vertically, and boom, he is met by 2 white shirts underneath. Sure who made the tackle, but that was a little bit of adjustment as they pinched those inside linebackers inside to take that play away.
Like a stallion trying to jump the fence at the corral. 3rd and 6. An improbable drive here. Here's the halfback option. Ferguson running his pathway, and he's run out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, pretty good ball handling on the part of Rimshot. I don't know if you were fooled, but I followed him around. I never saw the handoff.
Well, I saw him pitch it back, and I saw Ferguson looking for a receiver, but good coverage, and they just ran him out of bounds.
They're going to go for the field goal in the face of an 11 for 16 4th down conversion rate. When was the last time you saw a 2-bar goalpost?
Be a 29-yarder. Kick is up and through. 29-yard field goal puts the Falcons back on top by 2. We'll be back.
Important decisions about your future. Listen to what the experts have to say.
One thing that I appreciate about Bentley was that the administration and the faculty were there to support me.
Professors have told me not to worry about making mistakes.
At Bentley, you feel like someone really cares about your career?
Bentley College, Waltham, Massachusetts. Undergraduate, graduate, and continuing education programs. Call 1-800-5-BENTLEY.
Seesaw battle here. Falcons are actually on top, 9-7.
Correct.
Don't be fooled by our graphics.
Anyway, Sacred Heart going to try and rectify their deficit at the moment. Pretty good ball game so far.
Deep kick. Lots of room to return. And a fine return up to the 35-yard line for Scott Warman.
Again, our guy, Gabe Perez, in on the play. 2nd tackle off the kickoff.
By 30-yard return for Warman, so it'll be 1st and 10 Pioneers from their 35.
Weather has not really deterred any kind of offense attempts on the part of either team. Defensive line for Bentley has. Until that last series, Sacred Heart pretty much had their way. Got the ball going right up the middle with Eilfeld, primarily.
Couple of yards there for Warman. 6:13 to play in this second half, and the 2-point lead for the Falcons. These teams have played twice. Falcons leading the series 2-0. Last year it was a 32-6 drubbing for Bentley. Loose football. Kelly dropped it. And Bentley says they've got it. Let's wait for the official word.
Looks to me.
There it is. Falcons football inside the 30. Watch Chris Kelly.
Just a nice job. Kelly.
That was a bad pitch.
But Abbott forced him to pitch the ball. I felt wasn't looking for it, but at the penetration forced the play outside, and that's what penetration does on the defensive line. When you're playing against the option, you disrupt the flow of the offense, and you lead to those turnover situations. This is a big break for Bentley inside the 30.
First down, Tucker. Haven't seen as much of Mazzucchelli running the football as we expected. Mazzucchelli averaging 5.5 yards per carry, but Tucker's been carrying the load the last couple of series.
Big guy, he's averaging 5.5 yards a carry. Hasn't really been hurt. Missed a couple of games, so get him into the swing of things.
Ferguson. Not much there. Sacred Heart Pioneers doing a good job defending the run this time.
Absolutely. Soto once again on that tackle. He's got the quickness to chase down Ferguson on the outside.
Third and 9. If Bentley gets first down here, they're back in
Went over the middle.
scoring range.
Over the middle last time they had this situation, not this time.
No room whatsoever for Rimshaw.
Got to throw the ball out of bounds in your situation like that. Get away. Don't take the big loss. Now they're probably going to have to punt.
J.J. Cella there, number 16.
And there's a blitz. Actually, really had very little opportunity to get rid of the ball, but that is the thinking that you want to do there when you see yourself in trouble. See if you can just throw it out of bounds over someone in the direction so you don't take that big loss.
McGregor on the punt for Bentley. Not much of return whatsoever for Joseph Ventola. You're watching the ECAC Game of the Week on Nesson. It's a good one thus far, 9-7 Falcons.
It's taken Cal Ripken Jr. 13 grueling years to break Lou Gehrig's record. Now we are honoring this historic baseball event with this officially endorsed Cal Ripken Jr. 23-karat gold stamp wallet. Beautifully detailed but limited to only 2,131 of 15 sets worldwide. Each set comes safely protected in this handsome special collector's presentation wallet. The Cal Ripken Jr. official postage stamp, issued by the islands of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, comes with its own numbered certificate of authenticity and is extremely limited, so act quickly. You get the Cal Ripken Jr. gold stamp, the display wallet, and this paper stamp set on a cachet card canceled by the government on the very day Cal broke the record. You get all this for only $39.95. Here's how you can order.
To order, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-213-9800. That's 1-800-213-9800. Or send check or money order for $39.95 plus $3.95 shipping to SSCA, P.O. Box 1809, Department A, Hicksville, New York.
Sacred Heart Pioneers have a second down and 6 now from the 15-yard line.
Once again, Pioneers defense does a nice job at dodging a bullet after Bentley had great field position.
Pioneers not throwing the ball much on their last couple of offensive series. They're into a stiff breeze right now. Heilfeld just picked up a couple, so it'll set up a 3rd and 4.
Most effective play has been the quick hitter so far for the Pioneers. Inside the guards, Heilfeld's got that quick explosion out of that tailback spot.
Not enough for the first down there.
Good job by the Falcon defense. Trick there is to hold and see if, again, you can hold on your field position. Punt is going to come into the breeze, so that's a key. When you get yourself in that end of the field, it's very important for the defense to see if they can get a 3-and-out type of situation, because then you keep your field position and give your offense a chance to go in for a short drive.
So now on 4th and 2, the Pioneers will be punting away from their 21. Bentley has called a timeout to talk about it. Head coach for the Falcons, Peter Yetton. Pretty good record, 56-13-1.
And that is in the last 6 years, and started this program here as club football team, 123-34-2 over those 17 years. There's the next schedule coming up over the next month. Pretty good games, a couple of Division III games, and then the Harvard Brown game down in Providence.
So Kip is punting away. Arsenault back at his 50.
I would put the rush on here and make him take a quick kick.
Lots of height. Arsenault, fair catch at the 44-yard line. Falcons again with tremendous field position to start their drive. 2:23 to play in the second quarter.
So you got a better chance, I think, when you put the rush on. The guy knows he's got to get rid of it in a hurry, and there's a bigger chance to come up with a bad kick. There's Colin, than maybe come up with a big return. Even if you come up with a 10-yard return, I just think your chances are better of staying inside the 50. In this case, the 45 with you've got the good rush on. As long as you got a guy who you know will catch it. And Arsenault is that guy.
Rim shot to the air on 1st down. And he overthrows his wide receiver. Looking that time for David Kelmer.
Right, good job on the defensive end, though. John Armstrong coming out of that linebacker spot. He was all over the receiver and really gave no place to throw the ball. Rimsha gave one of those passes where you either throw it to the far outside, either he makes a great catch or it's going to go incomplete.
Rimshaw, the #1 rated quarterback in the conference. Kelly, ironically, #2, right behind him.
Been a bend but don't break defense.
That ball is caught short of the first down by Eric Busa.
That is a high percentage of completion, almost 60% against them. But as I say, they've given up some big plays today, but it's been bend but don't break. Staved off 2 inside the 10 or inside the 15 situation for Bentley, where they came away with no points.
3rd and 4 here. The option play for Rimshaw. Boy, he struggles ahead. I think he's going to be just short, but nice effort carrying a couple of Pioneers on his back.
Thompson, once again, inside that linebacker spot, number 49. And Rimshaw just sees the hole, but Thompson just able to step in there and fill exactly the job that is his in that area, and he did it to perfection.
4th and less than a yard from the 35-yard line. The Falcons are going to go for it. There you see the first half clock winding down.
Got Tucker in the game.
Tucker should have it going over the
know.
top. Well, we'll see the spot. I think he's got it on the spot, Dave.
Now, where he's getting up now, looks like he might have it. But I tell you what, that was close.
We'll see. I think they're going to have to bring the chains out. Sacred Heart's pretty confident that they didn't get it.
Well, with the spot, let's see where it is. I don't know. That's close. I don't want to wreck my record. I'm 21-0 so far this year, right?
Last week you said
I say
they got a first down by the stripe of the football, and you nailed it.
Yep,
what happened? Why are you chicken this week?
He didn't get it, and it's going to be pretty much the same thing.
Pioneers stop. That's the second time today they've stopped the Falcons on 4th down, but the first time it was 4th and long. This time fourth and less than a yard. Nice defensive effort.
Absolutely. And remember, we said Falcons 11 for 16 coming in, a fourth down conversion, so they're 0 for 2. That is a major accomplishment that most people haven't been able to achieve this year.
Well, if you're Sacred Heart, do you institute your 1-minute offense here?
No, I would see if I could get a run. They've got guys who can really strike from long distances.
Warman there picks up 10 plus for the first down.
Well, the problem is the ball, they've done a good job of moving the balls in and out. We've only seen maybe 1 or 2 balls that slipped out of people's hands. Of course, that one led to a touchdown on the part of Bentley. But now you're around the 50-yard line. You might want to do it.
Halfback option pass, looking long, into coverage. He caught the football, no. Thought he did, but he dropped it. Almost a tremendous catch by Ray Szynski. Went up and looked like he was going to come down with it, Dave.
Szynski is he's on the left-hand part of your screen. He just flies right down the sideline. And I thought the pass was going to be way far, and Szynski put the afterburners on, and then he has to slow down. Good inside position there by the corner, as Szynski really had no place to go to come back, was unable to come back and get that because he was pinned.
2nd and 10 from their 46.
Another.
Gonna try it again. Just incomplete. So we've seen twice in a row now, Tim O'Coin throwing it down the field.
That one was close. That was the, they throw it overhand, so it looks like a pass. It's actually a lateral because it's going backward. See if they can get the defense sleeping. But Jack Oates and company were back there on that play, and a pretty good job of defense staying home. Of course, when you got 25 seconds to go, what coaches do if cornerbacks bite on something like that when they're supposed to be given like about a 25-yard cushion. They get a seat on the bench next to them, and that's the last you'll see them play if they give up something, especially when you got to go in at halftime and face the coaches. You almost never see coaches do that. I mean, cornerbacks do that. Maybe at the end of a game.
That pass actually looked better from O'Coin. You got to wonder if Tim O'Coin out of Southbridge, Mass., the wide receiver who threw those last 2 passes, if he played any quarterback in high school, pretty decent arm. He gets the ball down the field.
What do you want to do? Can't give him a first down with 10 seconds.
There you see the Falcons sideline, thinking it over. 3rd and 10. I wonder if Sacred Heart, you see 52-13 scoring edge in the first and third quarters. I wonder if they're going to go back to the air here on 3rd and 10 or just run it out.
That graphic says something about the coaching. They are prepared when they come into the game and they make the adjustments at halftime. Have that big an edge.
Eilfeld on the quick hitter up the middle. Six-yard pickup, but well short of the first down.
Now, with 19 seconds to go, got to go for the block here.
What do you mean? You don't get it, and you hit the kicker, you give him a first down, you put him closer to scoring territory.
Yeah, I suppose you play it safe. I'm an aggressive guy.
I know you are. Arsenault is back. Kip will be punting from about his 35-yard line with 19 seconds to play. Arsenault cheating a little bit.
Tell you what, Bentley has 10 men on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we mentioned the 2-0 record for the Falcons. When you're 32 consecutive wins in the regular season, not hard to shut out the other team when they've just joined the conference a couple years back.
A bad time to enter a conference to start off on the right foot in a series record when this team is in the middle of a 32-game regular season winning streak. But obviously we have progress on the part of Sacred Heart, which is a recent entry into the college football ranks. Longtime basketball power under Dave Bike, the basketball coach there. NCAA Division II national champs, I think, in 1986. And they've added football, and they have made progress, as we have seen here in the game.
A coin with his third pass of the series on the fake kick.
I told you to be
Like
aggressive.
to air it out, huh?
Actually, it's good that they weren't aggressive. They put 9 guys in the line of scrimmage, 10 guys in the line of scrimmage.
Bentley had 4 men back, though. They were waiting for that.
Man-on-man coverage, right. That's why those guys are down on the field and coaching staff, and I'm up here.
You got to have the option to call that off and hike it back to Kip and let him kick it away when you see Bentley fall back into that kind of coverage.
Hey, just throw it in one of those basketball players from Sacred Heart around there. They just go up and get it over the crowd. Of course, Bentley has its own tradition of very fast ball.
13 seconds to play, the ball at midfield. That's not out of the realm of possibility that Falcons could put some more points on the board here.
It's one of those plays they send everybody right and they look left. Not the case.
Grimshaw aired it out.
And
the receivers
dive.
They couldn't catch up to it.
Mark Kent couldn't have caught up to that one. But a bit of a late dive. There is the look at how wet it is down there on the field.
5 seconds to play. They've got time for one more Hail Mary. I like teams that do this with 13 seconds left. Tried 2 deep. Parcells, would have knelt on it and took it to the locker room.
Yeah, he always has. He's got one of those fake punts in his arsenal every once in a while. He likes to go on 4th down.
Now the 3 receivers on the left side of the
telling
field.
you, they're going to sneak one to the right-hand side of the field. Not a real big cushion by the cornerbacks either, by Pioneers.
Coming after Rimshaw, he gets it away. Ball is alive and then falls to the turf.
That hit Arsenal in the helmet. They slapped it down and hit him in the helmet and went straight up in the air. That was dangerous.
2-point cushion for the Falcons. The home team leads with the lead after a half. This is the ECHC Game of the Week on NESN.